Holidays நாளே நம்ம GT Holidays தான் South India's #1 travel brand. தலைசிறந்த திருமண நகைகளின் பிரத்யேக அணிவகுப்பு ஸ்ரீகுமரன் தங்க மாளிகை.
ஜெயச்சந்திரன் டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் இப்பொழுது தாம்பரத்திலும் ஒவ்வொரு பர்ச்சேஸ்க்கும் ஒரு பரிசு நிச்சயம்.
Hello and welcome to Galata Plus. In this video review episode, we are going to be talking about Achyuth Vinayak's Thrishanku with Anna Ben and Arjun Ashokan. The film has a super premise, but it is content to remain a pleasant watch instead of the all-out riot it could have become. So that was the short review. The longer review follows. As always, there may be spoilers, so do watch at your own discretion. Now, in her first film, Kumbalangi Nights, Anna Ben was stuck with a psychotic brother-in-law. Since then, she has been thrown into a freezer in Helen. She has been almost cheated on in Kapala. She has had to deal with an unwanted pregnancy in Saras. She has fought fake journalism in Naradan. She was a murder suspect in Night Drive. And in Kappa, her name was listed in the Kerala Anti-Social Activities Prevention Act. After all this cinematic trauma, you can only imagine the tears of joy that coursed down Anna Ben's face when Achyuth Vinayak approached her to act in Thrishanku, where she just has to be a part of some silly scenarios. She plays Megha, a Christian in love with Sethu, that's the Arjun Ashokan character, and despite a shadow of cinematic trauma all over again in the form of an overbearing father who thinks he knows what is best for his daughter, Megha's story arc places her mostly in Priyadarshanesque situations. Achyuth was an assistant of the legendary director whose comedies are a genre of their own, and he has a superb one line. What if Megha and Sethu decide to elope? And I'm not going to reveal the rest, but for about a half hour, I was in comedy heaven. The story is filled with oddball characters like a grandfather complaining about his medicines or a man who narrates a hilarious, and I mean truly hilarious anecdote about the size of his gold chain. Later, we get a more sweet-natured gay joke. Jay Unithan's music is wonderfully eccentric. It's another character in the movie, and yet there are no duets. This makes the scene where Megha and Sethu secretly hold hands all the more romantic. Their whole romance has played out in secret, and a wide open duet would have killed the atmosphere. This small touch feels just right. But slowly the laughs begin to disappear. The situations are great. A man is locked in a toilet. Another man waits for the girl he loves without realizing that he is sitting in front of a disapproving father. Two traditional older men find themselves in a nightclub filled with 20-somethings and so forth. But these situations are not pushed enough. They are not milked enough for jokes. The eccentric characters needed more eccentricity in the way they are shaped. After a point, the writing becomes super convenient, like in the stretch involving a bunch of men doing the tiger dance for Dashera. All hell should break loose, but the chaos doesn't spill out as it should. It's too contained, it's too controlled. Thrishanku is a pleasant enough watch, but it leaves you with a feeling of what it could have been. When Priyadarshan himself has stopped making Priyadarshan movies, we could have certainly used a better homage to his work. And that's it about Thrishanku. If you like this video review, do subscribe to Galata Plus and see you soon at the movies.
Holidays நாளே நம்ம GT Holidays தான் South India's #1 travel brand. தலைசிறந்த திருமண நகைகளின் பிரத்யேக அணிவகுப்பு ஸ்ரீகுமரன் தங்க மாளிகை.
ஜெயச்சந்திரன் டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் இப்பொழுது தாம்பரத்திலும் ஒவ்வொரு பர்ச்சேஸ்க்கும் ஒரு பரிசு நிச்சயம்.